How's it going, everybody? Thanks for watching. Today's video I made over the weekend. I did an inverted flight challenge, and I really love to fly in Grand Theft Auto. Love the idea of flying. I'm not bad at it, and as you can see, I'm not that great at driving in first-person mode. And also note to myself, Saber turbos are not very good for off-road. But stick with the video. As you will see, I'm I'm better at flying than I am at driving. So hope you enjoy the video. Feel free to like and share. And if you want to stick around and see what I got coming up next, feel free to subscribe as well. So there's the Besra. This is the airplane that we were using in this inverted flight challenge. I actually did a challenge earlier in the day, but of course I didn't have the computer on to record it. I did really awesome at it. I got a total of like something 24, almost 25,000 meters. I pretty well was able to fly for almost the entire challenge inverted, meeting the criteria of staying at a low enough altitude and over land. But I was flying in a stunt plane, so it was a lot easier. I found it a lot more challenging flying this jet because it's obviously a lot faster, but I also found trying to stay a low enough altitude, given the terrain changes, the altitude changed quite rapidly, and that screwed me up a few times, as well as sort of a longer turning radius with the rudder. So I kind of found it difficult a few times to stay over land, and kind of went over the water and kind of got disqualified, and it reset my progress. But I did win this challenge by a fair margin. I noticed that the second place contender actually must have left during some time during the challenge, so the second place contender only had at the end I think 165 meters, and I had about 6,100 meters, so I was pretty proud of that. But in actual fact, the reason why I recorded it is not because I won. That was nice too, made a few bucks, but I just really was impressed with the way the game rendered, and the impression that I got, the feeling that I got as I was flying, seeing the map upside down sort of made me feel like I was flying a spaceship, and that felt pretty awesome. It was quite a trip to see the landscapes passing by above my head, as if I were again in outer space or something. The sky is beneath me, the land is above me, and you can see as I get closer to the city, you will definitely see traffic and things going on above in the screen. So that was pretty cool feeling. I enjoyed doing it, and again, it's not that I, whether I won or lost, but just looked really visually impressive, and I thought, you know what, I better make a video the next time I do this because it's awesome, and I enjoyed doing it. Love the flying, and always enjoy any kind of flight missions and flight challenges. So really impressed with the next gen console. GTA 5 has a lot more to offer, obviously graphically speaking, but also in terms of challenges. Every couple minutes there's something new going on, so whether you're in a mission or a heist or not, you always have things to do. That was a close call, as I don't even recall doing that while I was flying, but as I watched the video after, I was like, wow, that was a really close call. I nearly clipped my wing. And in fact, a little bit later on, I edited the video so you don't see me crashing and burning, not to hide the reality from you, my viewer. But obviously, I just edited it out for posterity's sake, I suppose, and so that it looks a little bit cleaner, a little bit less jittery. Watching me crash and die is irrelevant. It happened, but the reason I bring it up is because actually, as I'm watching the video, I was actually nowhere near the top of this building that I clipped, causing me to crash and die. So found that kind of glitchy actually, but hey, I'm not complaining. The city looks great, right side up or upside down. So I hope you're enjoying the video, and hope this is something that you've maybe never seen before, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I've never really seen a video like this. I've seen some amazing players flying through tunnels successfully upside down. That's incredible. I definitely want to Definitely want to attempt something like that in the future. And obviously I'll have to edit it because I'll probably crash and die 50 times before I get it right. I'm not gonna lie. I think the part where I clipped it is just up ahead here, but really love the way Los Santos downtown looks, and just I couldn't resist flying through these buildings. I had to, and I did it successfully. I didn't actually crash, but the Besra jet steering with just with the rudder doesn't turn that quickly. It's obviously very fast, at a very fast aircraft, so trying to maneuver in a quick manner is not that possible. And I think coming up right here, that's the spire that I crashed actually, and as you can see, I was not even that close to it, so maybe there was a wire or some sort of a like thin spire that didn't show up graphically, but it was there, you know, in the physics of the game, causing me to lose my wing and spiral out of control and crash and blow up and yada yada. I was able to respawn fairly quickly. There was a plane right nearby, so I hopped in it, took off, and continued on. At this point, as I said, the second place contender had left the game, or left the challenge, so I knew I pretty well had the competition, so I wasn't that concerned with it, but that was a close call with some palm trees as well, and I was actually aiming for the Vinewood sign when I crashed into the building, so I was obviously focused off in the distance and didn't really pay too close attention to the top of the building, which of course, you know, cost me my character's life, but respawned pretty close to a plane. So I was able to make the best out of the remaining time in the challenge, so I could get some more footage and continue flying, because like I said before, I really like doing this. It's fun. It looks really neat and really amazing the way the PS4 renders the graphics, even upside down. I guess it seems impressive to the human eye, because we're not used to seeing things in this perspective. Obviously for a computer, whether the ground is up above or down below, it doesn't really probably make that much difference, but I was impressed, and I hope you are too. Now, in my haste to make this video, I also didn't realize that the game audio wasn't coming through, and I think that was because I had plugged my headphones into the controller and switched the audio. Instead of being mic audio and headset for chat, it was actual game audio was coming through the controller and not going through my PC. So that explains the lack of game audio, and I apologize for that. Definitely in-game sound effects would have been a lot better in this case, but I thought I will make up for it by adding some hopefully fitting tracks. Hopefully you enjoy them as well as you're watching this, and hopefully you don't mind the sound of my rambling voice. Now, of course, the challenge is over. The plane is going to self-destruct, so I popped out of the hatch and coincidentally landed right on the airstrip and found another plane very quickly. So at this point, I was obviously jacked to be flying around the city, so I wasn't about to drop the momentum at this time. So I thought I would keep flying. City looks great at night. Nice clear night, good for flying. As I said, love flying. I'm a nerd, I know, but what can I say? I love GTA 5 and I love flying in San Andreas. So gonna take a nice flight around. I like this shot right here. I'm actually thinking about using that as my thumbnail. Gives a nice peaceful feeling, I find. Mountaintop and moonlit night looks pretty photogenic, I'd say. So I'm going to take a flight through Los Santos and land at the airport. Almost, I would say, picture perfect landing, but hey, that's just me tooting my horn and being a bit of a perfectionist as well. But I like to do things well if I can, so this track playing is called Mean Streets, and I picked it because I obviously like the sound of it, but also I found it kind of fitting that the way as I was approaching Los Santos, you know, to play a track called Mean Streets kind of seemed fitting to me at the time, and hopefully it adds some enjoyment to your viewing pleasure. It is my pleasure to bring you videos. It is really an exciting development for me to have learned how to make gaming videos. It's, as you can tell from my channel, I'm still fairly new at it, but I'm learning quick and I'm enjoying every minute of it. I honestly wish I had learned about it years ago and had started doing it a long time ago, but I'm doing it now and having a lot of fun, and I really hope that my viewers will have a good time watching my videos as well. We are coming in for a landing. I'm a little bit low, but I can pull it up just at the last second to make sure we don't hit the runway too soon, hit those light poles. I've done it before. I know from experience. So, let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what I did well, what I didn't do well, what you liked, what you didn't like, whatever. Leave your comments. Feel free to hate on the video. I don't mind. I'm happy to hear your input about whatever you're thinking. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day wherever you are. Game on.